Today, Rickea Jackson played a phenomenal game, okay, with the Los Angeles Sparks versus the Dallas Wings. And unfortunately, they lost that game to just 3 points. And on Twitter today, all I saw on Twitter trending today was free Rickea Jackson. Now, Rickea Jackson is currently a rookie for the Los Angeles Sparks. She's an incredibly talented, gorgeous, ambitious, strong, capable young woman, but it seems as though the team chemistry of the Los Angeles Sparks is something about that ebb and flow of the chemistry, right? It's just not there. And it's affecting not only, the rookies such as the Rickea Jacksons, the Cameron Brinks, but even the veterans. And it begs the question, it's like, do we need to rescue and to take Rickea Jackson off that team? Again, Rickea Jackson and De'Erica Hamby of today's game versus the Dallas Wings, they did pretty good. They put up some decent numbers, but again, unfortunately, like Brandy said, almost just doesn't count. Again, when you see this game, again, the fact that it got to 110 points to 113 points, there was no defense played. And then the fourth quarter, the freaking Dallas Wings was able to drop 40 points on the Los Angeles Sparks' head. And it's like, what's going on? What's going on is like Kurt Miller again, like he's another teaspoon, another Osama spoon lad, and he's a terrorist to his organization for his basketball team. His rotations, it seems like, it's questionable. It's like he'll keep, when Rickea Jackson is getting hot, he'll set her down. And it's like, again, it's like, what is with these coaches making these terrible decisions? Again, in tonight's game, Rickea Jackson, she put up 25 points, and Hamby, she put up 21 points. Again, not terrible numbers, but for whatever reason, it's like it seems like it's a lot. Like their bench is bad, probably even worse. I don't think it's even worse. They got a bad bench, just like Chicago Sky, what we experience right now. Our bench players are just terrible. Also, the Los Angeles Sparks. So Stevens had 15 points. Odyssey Sims put up 26 points. Now, Odyssey Sims, okay, she's currently playing for the Los Angeles Sparks. She, just like a week and some change ago, she used to play for the Dallas Wings. And she got waived for whatever reason. It seemed like it was some drama and politics behind that. I believe her brother was crashing out for her on Instagram. I wish I had the message. I screenshotted it, but then I deleted it, thinking I was going to do a video on it because it wasn't enough information. But so she's on a 7-day hard contract with the Los Angeles Sparks. So she had to face off against her previous team, okay? And she came into the clutch because again she put up 26 points. Odyssey Sims is trying to get hired. On the Dallas Wings side, okay, we got Satu Sabali. She put up 19 points. Natasha Howard put up 30 points. And of course, Enrique Ngumbabwe. I'm sorry, I can't with the last names. She put up 33 points. So again, the Dallas Wings, they took advantage. Okay, that fourth quarter, it was just crazy how they slaughtered the Los Angeles Sparks. Now let's talk about a little bit of team stats during this game. So you have the Sparks have 21 rebounds compared to the Wings 34 rebounds. The Sparks had 29 assists compared to the Wings 21 assists. The Sparks had 5 steals compared to the Wings 9 steals. The Sparks had 13 turnovers compared to the Wings just 9. Field goal percentage, Sparks had 58.1% compared to the Wings 53%. The three-point percentage, Sparks was 50%, not bad at all. Wings was just 38%. Now, Rickea Jackson, back on her. This is her 2024 W stats for the WNBA this year. She's averaging 11.9 points, 3.9 rebounds, 1.2 assists, and 0.5 steals. Now those stats were like the most recent I could find on WNBA.com, but I believe like it has to be more than that because these last games, like 4 or 5 games, even before we resumed from the Olympic break, right before we went on the Olympic break and the WNBA All-Star Game break, Rickea Jackson has been cooking up. And again, like Kurt Miller, for whatever reasons in the beginning of this WNBA season, he just was not playing her like that. She wasn't getting minutes. Now he's starting to see what she's capable of, and she is getting far more playing time. But still, Kurt Miller will still pull Rickea Jackson out of the game when she's heating up. And it's like they keep doing this to these rookies. Like, y'all gotta get us. I'm gonna do a video on Nika Mule separately because her situation is just completely ridiculous, and it's actually infuriating to me. It's like, why do y'all sign these girls? Okay, I don't care if they're rookies. In order for you to learn something like that, you gotta gain experience, and gaining experience means as the head coach, you gotta give them that trust. You gotta, give them minutes. The only way they're gonna, like the saying goes, to be the best, you gotta beat the best. In order for them to get good, to get better, and like really work on their craft, they gotta have that experience. They have to gain experience by getting on that floor, getting on that court, and going up against the veterans. That's why Angel Reese said, "I welcome." Remember when Alyssa Thomas dropped her on her head and almost killed her? She said, "You know what? I appreciate Alyssa for that because she said I needed that, my wake up call. That was my welcome to the W moment." Okay, the Nika Mules, Rickea Jacksons. There's so many rookies that like they either get in very zero, like absolutely no minutes, right? Little limited minutes, or like they've proven time and time again that what they're capable of, and for whatever reason, they coaches is like playing with their minutes. It's like when they be getting hot. When he took her out the game, Kurt Miller, that is, again in the fourth quarter, they were like in the second and third quarter, they were down bad, okay, compared to the Los Angeles Sparks, the Dallas Wings, that is. Fourth quarter, they were able to put up 40 points, while the LA Sparks only put up 18 points. This is unacceptable. Kurt Miller is an idiot, okay? He's pissing me off. I had to catch a little bit of the game of the highlights because again, I'm old. Okay, I ended up falling asleep and taking a nap during the second quarter. I don't know what happened. I wake up from my nap in the fourth quarter. It's still going on. It's crazy because while I was taking my nap, I literally was my nap. I kid you not. I was literally having a dream about the Los Angeles Sparks Dallas Wings game. Like I had woke up like out of my sleep. It's kind of like I was like dreaming about it, and also like I could like kind of hear it from my bedroom, the TV on. Like and I woke up and I saw the score. I was like, this is crazy because I'm like I did not expect to wake up to the freaking Sparks getting beat by the Wings. I'm like, and then I'm looking at all the highlights and everybody on Twitter trending free Rickea Jackson. They cussing Kurt Miller out. And I'm like, now I see why. The reason why the Sparks lost is because Rickea Jackson is not getting enough time and minutes, and her coach is not giving her enough trust to let her do what she got to do. When the rookie's hands is hot, I don't care if it's injuries, Camilo Cardoso, Rickea Jackson, any of them. Let them do you got to trust them. Back off. It's like y'all being helicopter parents. Again, like I always say, leaving is just not the best answer to handle like the woes of a lot of rookies. A lot of the rookies are experiencing, such as Rickea Jackson. So again, it's only 12 teams. So it's like, okay, so Rickea Jackson is tired of being a part of a losing team, which the Los Angeles Sparks is. No tea, no shade. It is what it is. So it's like, what we're gonna do? We're just gonna keep kicking her around. There's only 12 teams in the league. Like something has to change. Either the coaches need to get it together, or the players the ones who are out there playing. Like if you look at the Los Angeles bench, like look at Zaya Cook again. That's my Toledo, Ohio sister. Okay, I'm from Ohio too, from Columbus and Lima. But it's like again, like if you look at her stats, she's a Gamecock alumni. Okay, she coached with the best. She was under the best coach, Don Staley. And to see what Zaya Cook has become, again, she looks out of shape. She's kind of bloated. I don't know what's going on. Her relationship with Tia Cooper. It seems like that's always in the blogs these days. Her relationship, messy drama. It's like, and who else? There's some girl that's on the Los Angeles Sparks, but she's not even a rookie. She's a vet. Like the Cameron Brink, she's a rookie, but she's hurt. It's like that whole squadron, that whole team, the Los Angeles Sparks, they need a complete overhaul. Even De'Erica Hamby, again, like she's a veteran. She could be playing better and be more of a leader of the team. At this point, Rickea Jackson, in my opinion, she is leading the girls of the Los Angeles Sparks. Again, it was just so sad. I had to insert that clip of Rickea Jackson crying just the other day because, the Sparks got defeated by the DC Mystics. Again, that's another lame team. And it's like, I don't understand. It's like, I do understand, like, the Sparks need to work on their offense and defense, like any other team, right? But it's like also the players are just not that good. It's time to like cut contracts, and it's like hopefully by the end of this year, a lot of people are going to be let go. You can give them grace. Like I like Zaya Cook, but maybe it's just not for her. Lexi Brown, I believe she was just diagnosed with Graves' disease. It's like a curse over the Los Angeles Sparks. It's so sad. Again, Rickea Jackson, girl, keep your head up. You're doing great as a rookie. I wish she was more in the Rookie of the Year conversations. It's not just Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, because again, Rickea Jackson is her. She be cooking up, okay? She's from Detroit, Michigan. I'm from Ohio. Ain't no beef. That state up north. But I really wish Rickea Jackson the best. She's not even in her prime yet. This is her rookie year, and she's putting up numbers like this, like she's a veteran. Again, Rickea Jackson, hold your head up. Hopefully, maybe you can negotiate and just leave the Los Angeles Sparks alone. Because again, it's like there's some sort of curse over the Los Angeles Sparks. It's like people are injured, they coming up with all sorts of like illnesses, and they just suck.